everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here today. If you're brand new to my channel, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I make all kinds of fun crafty things, and I'm so glad that you're here to hang out with me. If you're a returning subscriber and you hang out with me on a regular basis, well, hello. I'm so happy to see you. Okay, so today is a very special day. It is my grandpa's 94th birthday. 94 years old. I just can't believe it. Like, think about all the things he's seen in his lifetime, right? Like, he's been through wars, he has lived through getting TV, he can remember seeing one of the first cars. I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff that he's lived through. And I'm so incredibly blessed and happy to have him as a part of my life. And I cannot imagine where I would be today if I didn't have him. So for those of you that don't know, my grandpa had a hand in raising me, and him and my grandma both. And my grandma went on to be with the Lord in January, but we still have my grandpa, and he's doing well. And he, played a pretty vital role in raising me. And I learned so many things from him, and I still learn from him to this day. So happy birthday, Grandpa. I love you with all my heart. You're one of the greatest men I've ever known. So if he ever watches this, I hope he knows that. Okay, so I'm going to make him a birthday card, which technically I've already kind of made, but I thought I would do it here on video for you so you could see the birthday card that I made him, because 94 is pretty special. Now, my grandpa's a jokester, so you have to know that going into this card. He's silly, and he's a jokester, and kind of this thing we have between each other is to harass each other. So he likes to pick on me, not in a mean way, but just in a fun, lighthearted way, and I like to pick back. And he loves it when he gets my goat. That's like his favorite thing, is to harass me and get me to have a big reaction. So, and I'm pretty easy. I'm a pretty easy target. So anyway, he's a special man, and I'm excited to share with you that it's his birthday today. In other news, Stampin' Up! Has shared the long-awaited holiday catalog with the demonstrators. That's us. People that have signed up and said, yes, we want to be part of the Stampin' Up! Family. We got to see the holiday catalog, and it is gonna knock your socks off. So just stay tuned here over the next few weeks. You're going to be seeing samples from me, because you'll be able to order from the Stampin' Up! Catalog beginning the holiday Stampin' Up! Catalog beginning September 1st. So you're definitely going to want to stay in tune here and see the fun stuff that Stampin' Up! Is releasing. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go over to my stamp table and get crafty. Okay, so here we are at my stamp table, and I'm using the mixed drink stamp set, large numbers die, and the happy birthday thinlets. I meant large numbers framelets, sorry about that. And I'm going to stamp in basic black archival ink a repeating pattern of these little beer mugs. So I'm just kind of figuring out where I want my middle to be, and I start in the middle and I work out from there. I learned this the hard way. Whenever I did repeating patterns, I noticed that I ended up with them in weird spots at the top or at the bottom or on the sides. And so I learned wherever I want my focal point to be is where I need to start. And then I work the pattern out from there. So the cool thing about this stamp set is there's no coloring involved, because it's got a layer that provides the color. So this is a solid little layer that you just stamp inside the beer mug. And I'm using Daffodil Delight to stamp it. In hindsight, I kind of wish I would have used crushed curry, but that's okay. We'll pretend like it's a light beer. That's what my grandpa likes anyway, so that works. And then I'm going to just layer on a piece of Whisper White cardstock, a piece of Daffodil Delight, and then I'm going to layer my repeating pattern down on top of that. Now originally I was going to cut all my framelit stuff to go on top of here and just lay it straight down on there. But when I did lay it down on top, I found it to be bothersome. So I'll get to that in a minute, but I want to show you these really cool multi-purpose sticky sheets are from Stampin' Up, and obviously you can see Sizzix created them. So you peel away the backing paper on one side, you add your cardstock onto the sticky surface, and I'm being very careful here as I'm adding this, and then you lay your backing sheet back down, and what I'm doing is I'm just cutting away the excess. So I just end up with this piece, and on the back of this piece is my sticky paper. So it's got a little adhesive, another release paper on the back of it, and adhesive in between the cardstock and the release paper. So I cut out the happy birthday die, and I'm gonna trim away the happy because I want it to just say happy 94th. And I don't want the birthday on there at all, actually. Now, this is where I laid this down. Excuse me. I laid this down and I looked at it and I hated it. I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to like this card. So I thought, what can I do to tone down that pattern? So I went and grabbed a piece of vellum and I cut it to be 1/8 of an inch smaller than my beer paper that I created. And so here's a trick for vellum. I'm going to remove this release paper from the back of the happy and get it stuck down to the vellum. Then I'm going to use glue and glue down my 94th. Then I'm going to put glue on the back of the vellum where my die cuts are. And this completely hides your glue under your vellum. Isn't that fantastic? I love it. So I've got my happy, and then I'm just going to add my 94th. And I really debated on this. I thought, I wonder if he really wants me to put like 94th on his card, but I didn't care. I said, yes, I'm doing it. And so that's what he got. Now, I have to mention that this card was 100% completely inspired by my team member and friend, Patty Dolan. She made a 95th birthday card, and it looked very similar to this. As she did the happy and the 95, exactly like I'm doing it, except she used designer series papers and stuff like that. So I changed it up a little bit, but this was completely inspired by her. When I saw hers, I was like, that's so cute. And then I thought, ooh, I'll put a bunch of beer in the background because my grandpa loves beer. So why not make him a card that's got beer all over it, right? All right, so I'm adding my glue to the back of this, and then I'm going to be able to just adhere this entire piece down to the front of the card. And then I just needed to add my T and my H to my little tag there that I added. And I'm just doing that with a white Signo gel pen that we sell. Stampin' Up sells those. And so all these supplies that I've used here today are linked below the video, and they're also over on my blog. Go visit my blog to see a picture of my grandpa and another card that I created with a repeating background using mixed drinks. I did that one for my friend Laura, so check that out as well. If you want to see other videos from me, you can click on either one of them that you see here. Click the little circle that has my face in it to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can give me a thumbs up and comment below. I hope you have an amazing day and create something fabulous today. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.